good. Do it one more time. I need to see if I can track where you're hitting it.
Aye, there you go. And the ground.
That was in the middle. All right, how's it going?
He's going. Ooh, yes, I like
Now
that.
we're trying out this live feature today. Got a lot coming up in 2025, with one of the things possibly being going live and getting some feedback from members and basically having kind of like a streaming thing. Hey, Miguel Cruz, can you text or can you comment and let me know if the sound is working? Because we're trying the microphones. So somebody let me know on the comments if the sound is working.
Sock Ross, get in there. I got your
Whoa.
Genesis.
We're just going live. We're just doing a little BP. Snowball coming up. We can hear you. Yes. All right. There's only two of us, so I'm going to try to check the camera when I can for comments and stuff. But let me know what you guys want to see. We're just working on home runs today. Snowball coming up in like 2 weekends. We're getting loose off the tee. We have a mixture, different bats here. Anarchy, DeMarini, Louisville, KP23, Mikan. And we're just
Having some fun.
Having some fun here. Just getting loose. I want to try this. Oh. They can't see that.
I know. Good.
If you're going to dance, please do it in frame.
No.
So much for keeping them together. My bad.
I know, right? Oh.
A little lower on that.
How it feels?
A little stiff. 27-ounce Lady S&I DeMarini. This is super light. 26-ounce Louisville Balanced Chick-fil-A. Way over on the barrel on that one.
Dude.
Hands first here. Still just flipping the end of that barrel around. Hands first here. Oh, I almost can't do it. There's just not enough behind it.
It's not. Let me see.
It's too light, too light.
You know, that happened whenever you so used to swing man's bat, you know, like 28 ounce and stuff, you know. Ooh.
We'll say swing weight is something that's very personal to everybody. If you ever get the opportunity to try and do a BP with multiple bats, don't feel bad about one's coming inside. It should be same. Dang, I couldn't read all that. I'm not a fast reader. But going back and forth with different bats and really not seeing how they hit, but kind of how they fit your swing is the hardest thing to kind of pick apart. Out of my front foot.
Get in the groove. There you go.
Find a sweet spot. Ball's moving on me too much. Last one. let's go in live here. Live pitching. Okay, see any of these comments? Maybe I haven't gotten to. Got Winter Worlds coming up this Saturday. Show BP same day before tourney. First team's not to 3. Yeah. Most of the pros for every tournament, they BP the day of.
That's a little far,
but it's more of a getting loose BP, like 15, 20 swings maybe. Not working on things. You should have already had those things worked on beforehand. Don't use the BP before the game to like get your backside dialed in. Get warmed up with your back, get warmed up with your eyes the day of. Just work on hitting sweet spot and sitting back. But all right, so like I said, we're going to be pulling a lot here, going center to pull. Make sure I can see that. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Any questions, just type them up. I'll try to look at them and get to them. How many swings are on a KP? 20?
I like 30.
30?
Yeah, he's getting ready, I'll tell you that.
Okay, I'm going to be up on the plate here.
We are gap and go.
Gap and go. Oh, boy. A little tip when you're doing BP. If it's a bad pitch, just let it go behind you if you got something behind you. Or if you can tap it back, you can tap it back. But you don't want to tap them all over the infield. Late with my lower half. Now my object here is to hit it out of a stadium. I'm not trying to pop it up 300. Oh, I'm going for 400. Smooth 400.
There you go.
That was the first one I actually got. Wind's blowing in, so you gotta hit it in the mouth. A little bit of backspin.
There we go.
We might have to put this up.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not even throwing the hardcore yet for the same reason.
Okay. Any comments? Any comments? Germany, what's up, dude? Okay, this is my first time doing this, so let me know if I'm doing something weird. Okay. I need a knob cup for this one too. Okay.
Holy shit. Holy shit. That's a good shot.
I'm early, so
Yep.
you can see I'm out on my front foot a little bit too much.
2 more.
2 more. Watch it, sit back.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
last one. Give Miz a shot.
Ah.
I'm gonna try to pull this a little closer. Hold on. Got a little disc golf course we're kind of hitting on. So I'm hoping this button. I'm trying to get all the comments out there, but I don't know why. Is the KP anything like the Bedlam? Yeah, KP is like the Bedlam.
Come on.
I think they're very similar. That's good. The KP is a little bit more of a stiffer barrel. Bedlam is a little softer, more like the Tantrum. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I do one pinky off, one pinky over on my grip. Miz, what do? You do one off, and then you're stacked here. So I say one off, one over. And always make sure that your top hand is ripped back like a motorcycle. So when you put your pinkies up, it makes field goals. If your baseball style knuckles like this, where they're pointing in two different directions, it's going to cause you to roll over a little sooner. But just my personal preference. How was that?
It's good, right there. Ooh.
Good start. Short.
Oh no. I'll pull away.
When you got the wind blowing at you at your back when you're pitching, it's a little easier than if the wind's blowing at you. Oh, sorry. When the wind is blowing behind you, at your back, I guess, instead of at your front. Oh. Now for a knuckleball, like during a game, I would love the wind to be blowing at me on the front because it helps the knuckleball. But in BP, makes it hard to throw a cookie. Today, not hard. Wind's at my back.
I jumped myself on that one.
Those a little short?
Yep.
All right.
I don't feel it. I can get on that one. There you go.
There you go. That one went really far.
Yeah.
Oh, good tap.
No. Swing up. I'm swinging up now.
Yeah. I got a tendency to do that too. With the wind blowing at you as well, it makes that ball go even higher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just work on a 10-foot high gap.
Yeah. There you go. Go through instead of up.
I'm gonna float it a little bit. There you go. That was good waiting. You waited on that.
Oh, two more. That was a good one.
All right, questions for Miz. All right, bat. Last bat he was hitting was the Anarchy Four Horsemen. There's a DeMarini, S&I, Lady S&I. This Balanced Louisville. And then this KP that we're kind of saving for Snowball. It's a 28 ounce. I wish these comments, there's got to be a way. I'm going to get better at this, guys. I'm going to get better. But I got to see. So every time I click this live chat, currently swinging at 25 Ironman, any recommendations? Oh gosh, there are comments. Recommendations from an Ironman. Well, I've had a signature bat, but that was a couple years ago. That was a Worth the Grand. But I can't see the comments all the time. We'll fix that, but keep them coming, and I'll get to them. I'll try to just keep talking. So anytime it's like unlimited home runs or something, and it's like, why is my team struggling more now than when we had a limited amount of home runs? Everybody changes their game, you know what I mean? So that's why we're trying to practice, even though Snowball's unlimited home runs, we're just trying to practice going to the gap hard. If it goes, it goes. Oh, might want batting gloves. Now, crowding the plate, so everything can be pulled just about that's a strike. It's not always the best technique, but sometimes it can work if you can get your hips open enough. So here we go. I'm getting up on the plate, getting closed off a little bit. Keep my hands in. Not a home run. Those are short. I gotta let them get deeper. There you go. Yes, Anarchy's definitely opened up. Now, here's another little tip for you batters. I'm gonna put it at the feet for a second. Okay, where you stand in the plate, according to home plate, is where you like to catch your pitches. I was never a baseball player. I don't like catching them down here. Anything that's down here, I don't know how to elevate. So I stand up as much as I can so I can catch the ball up here at my chest. So really, it's a personal preference thing. You will notice a lot of softball players will stand up higher in the box because it's just easier to do stuff with these pitches that are up here if you want to push or even go for home runs. It's just a little easier. But you know, KP stood back here some with the cutout, the point. That's where I want to live, right there. I want to catch the ball up, a little bit of a tomahawk. And I got to let it get deep. I got to catch it here. There you go. Still aiming up a little bit too much. Keep your hands back. There you go. That was a great one. Okay, one more. Good.
Hey, a couple more.
Couple more?
Yeah. Unless you want to like.
Let me do, all right, I'll try with this Louisville real quick. Super light, so I'm gonna work more middle.
You know
I
what?
hit myself in the head.
Let's take these two, then 10-10, and see how to go.
Right. Okay,
Remember,
let's go to some comments. To go backside and not be worried about hitting the pitcher. Go back and draw. To go backside or not be worried about hitting the pitcher. Was there a two-part? Oh, there we go. New to softball. Just takes a little bit of practice, man. Letting the ball get really deep, and then having the confidence to hit the inside of it to the push side. When you get more worried about hitting the ball hard, then you'll go a little bit earlier than you need to. You'll roll over too soon, and that's the ones you blow back through the middle. Be okay with letting it get real deep, and then seeing it from the inside, and just kind of be more about being smooth in that direction, letting it get deep instead of how hard you hit it to the backside, because then you roll over in the middle. Anytime you're worried about how hard you're hitting it, you're generally going in the wrong direction. Couple people.
dude is pretty good throwing that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, you're pretty good throwing that thing, man. I bet.
Unlike these people, the T's over there. You're good. We're waiting on you. We don't want to hurt anybody. Yeah, hitting with the nation. Cole Campbell. Yeah. Cool. You know, when you're worldwide, you find fans everywhere.
Yeah. Let me go backside two of them.
You go
Show the guy
backside?
right here.
All right, it's light. Commit to it. Yeah, there you go.
That's too light, okay? But that means I gotta wait a little bit longer.
Keep your eye on the ball.
See? That way.
A
Still
big thing
light,
with going
but
back.
now, I go backside, 28 ounce. That's what I swing.
My bad.
See?
Beautiful.
Better. Now, for me right now, since these bats are too light, it's a little difficult, but again, we're not trying to work on that right now.
Okay, gap or go still?
Up and go now. Short.
The one thing you're working on when you're going gap or go is to not roll over, because the 5-man is going to be on the strong side. If you roll over, that's the double play. So when you're going gap or go, it has to be gap centered first, which means it cannot hit the ground. And then if it's a home run, it's a home run. How much end cap was that?
All of it. I just want to make sure that end cap works. That's what I'm doing.
Is it still on the bat?
Yes. But my problem is right now I'm chasing every freaking pitch. They're not a strike, but I'm swinging anyways. So I need to be a little bit more picky. Okay, you're short. There we go.
Nice. Way to get your elbow in.
Ooh. Now that was a shot right there.
That was beautiful. As his hips went, his elbow rotated here, which could be a bad thing as long as you don't dip, as long as you don't lead with your hips. If you're leading with rotation, then that elbow going in is good. Ah, my bad, man. There you go. Went a little higher than he wanted.
Swing up. Stay through with it. Let me do with the Genesis, and that's it.
Oh, no. That was a bad pitch. That was ugly. Things you need for BP.
Huh?
A net. 100%. Home plate. You can use a glove. You need a lot of balls. You can't be shagging every 15 pitches. You need a lot of balls. And then I would suggest,
That was
honestly,
good. One more.
one of these carts gets the balls off the ground, saves your back. You can put a tee in it, raises the tee up. I'm just feeding you way inside, man.
I know.
It's just coming out of my hand weird. You also need a good pitcher. Try to do the exact same thing with your arm every time. Good gosh. If you're having a hard time, try to imagine pushing off the palm of your hand more than flicking it with your fingers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got about 11 or 12.
The what?
Okay. I don't know how to comments just pop toss. Yeah, I mean you just can't beat a live pitcher sometimes. Tee, but a ball that's coming up and down right here, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's something to do. And honestly, you do what you can do. It's almost nearly impossible for people to get a net, get balls, have a buddy to come out and do it with you. Find the time in your day. I get it. It's just if you want to get better at something and you are going to take the time to do it, you gotta take the time regardless. And then you're gonna put a little bit of money into it. So those are just my checklist of things. If it's what you want to do, it's what you want to get better at, those things make it easier for me. You can get one of the bow nets and stuff like that. I've gone through like 5 or 6 of them. So once I got like a real actual metal screen, it was much better for me. This one's lasted 3 years. Cage hitting, it's good, but you need to know how to do cage hitting. You need to pull a ball into the net on the pull side if you're practicing pull. You need to push it into the net. Now be careful if there are people in the cage right next to you. But if you just get tunnel vision when you're hitting in a cage, then it makes it not that great of a practice. But so I'm still using this Anarchy because it's the closest thing to what I would swing that's not the KP. Actually, I have a balanced. No knob cuff. Dang it. Balanced KP over here. I'm not going to use it that much. I like knob cuff.
9 and 9.
All right.
18 balls. It's one. Don't miss.
Another thing that can happen sometimes if you're hitting on turf or like grass like we are and you're in cleats, you're not going to get the hip rotation that you want, and you might not even realize it, but your foot's getting so stuck in the mud, you're not really twisting how you want. That can happen in turf sometimes. So now for my last round here, I'm going to be pretty picky, hitting strikes. So that was a gapper. That's a double. Let me go back to this horseman. I'm going to be available to hit an outside pitch up the middle. I'm not going to get so set on pulling, but I am crowding the plate a little bit. There we go. That'll go. These Anarchies are way better than I thought they'd be. Now, ideal thing with BP is to get locked in. And right now I'm locked in. Could have just jinxed myself, but getting your eyes and your hips and wrists to all snap where they should. Even on a low pitch, go bend your leg, bend your back leg on a low pitch so you're not changing your angle by dipping your hips. If you stay up tall and you go down for that low pitch, it changes everything. If you just bend your back leg a little bit, keeps everything the same. All right, Miz got his last 9. I really got to figure out how to get these comments to stay up. But appreciate the comments. Keep them coming. Monte Carlo combat compared to the Anarchy or pure. The combat was my number 1 bat. I really liked it because of the one piece plus the stiff barrel combo. If this Anarchy barrel could be on a one piece Anarchy, I don't know how they are, but it's got a really good barrel on it. Really good barrel. But right now, combat, I would still pick over that. KP23, I'd pick over that. But it's the first Anarchy that I tried all year. So, and it's really good. So combat would still probably take it in my eyes right now. All right, Miz. Hope you can top that. I don't think I missed one.
I won't miss.
So we did a BP session here really quick. You know, I think we're sitting at 35 minutes. And we just hit all the balls I had, split them in half one time. We're going to pick them up and be done. You know, it doesn't have to take forever. You don't have to have a ball field. You should have a giant open field here. But make sure you got a net, people. All right, Mizzy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap them if they're bad. Get locked in. I'll go get it. Realistically, on that short pitch, you probably would have came back towards the middle, right?
Yeah.
So got a crack in it?
No.
Still good?
Yes.
It's good.
Yes. No.
Got him.
Too many colors in that ball. I don't know. I don't know.
Don't elevate. Just wait. You just, that's it. You just tried to elevate. Just wait on it and hit it. Just wait on it and hit it. There you go.
No rotation whatsoever.
All right, I need to give you 2 more.
Yep.
Dadgummit, why are they short? I got out in a hurry. Put them all together. Ooh.
Hoorah.
Let's get to the last little few comments here. See if I can answer anything. The reason we're swinging Anarchy is because I'm no longer affiliated with the Rawlings brand. I'm branching out on my own so I can review all brands now. I'm really just more sitting on hitting with the nation instead of under a company. All my reviews have always been honest, but
it will be a surprise when me swing.
Yeah, we don't know what we're swinging yet. We're not with Straight Play. They went to Proton and Dan Smith, and so we are still independent. Okay, last thing. This right here on my checklist of things you need if you're going to BP, the BP Buddy. I make this with Ricky and Smash It, and this thing is, if you've talked to anybody that's ever used one, the best thing for BP that you will ever use, and you will never BP without it again. So it's a simple just ball pickup tube, and then you dump them in. It's not the most impressive design. People have made stuff like this for years with baseball, and they now have them for pickleball and something like that for golf. There's all different kinds of things. But if you are doing BP once a week, twice a week, whatever, it saves you a lot of time, and it saves your back a lot of time, because all the time you got to pick up the ball, throw them in a pile, and then pick it up again, put it in the bag, maybe throw it twice, and you're just picking up, bending over a million times. So we're done for today. Thanks for tuning in. And I want to say that there's some big stuff coming up, hopefully, on my channel. A lot more reviews. We're going to be doing some of these lives, and we're going to also have like a member thing if I get approved. And if you are, depending on the level of member you are, and it's like a monthly thing, obviously you don't have to, you'll still get all my free content, but the lives and stuff will be a member thing. And also these bats that we use for reviews, when we get done with a review, they're going to go to the members. We'll just do a freebie giveaway, and out of all the members, not like subscribers. This would be if you're a member on the channel. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll get to these comments later once I guess this video goes up, and I'll kind of answer some of these comments that I'd missed. But I don't know if Ms. can hear this. Until next time, golly! Whistle! Bye. Thanks for watching. There he is. There he is.